Hey everybody, Mike here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new video. And not just any type of video, this is going to be more like a crossover video. It is intended for digital artists, and what I'm going to be talking about is how to build a side income, right? Now, if you are a freelance artist like me, and even if you're not, right, it's important to make ends meet. So if you're working on a project, then it's great to have some passive income on the side, right? Just in case a project doesn't work out, just in case you have some time between two projects. And with artificial intelligence being a big thing now, where people are flooding the market, it's super important for you to get some financial stability, right? So what I decided to do is incorporate some quote-unquote manufacturing in my workflow. Now, a lot of people use 3D printers, obviously, right? And I thought it would be a great idea to incorporate 2D in the sense of a laser that will allow me to create products that I can then sell on Etsy, Craigslist, that kind of thing, right? You already have the digital skills to create logos and whatnot. And with that skill, you can easily create designs that you feed into a laser, and then you can then engrave it on a tile, on plexiglass, on wood. You can cut leather, you can do all sorts of things, right? So that's my consideration to get a laser. I have the Algolaser Alpha. We're going to be looking at it. The reason why I wanted an Algolaser is because it's a very, very affordable machine. Prices have come down quite a bit. But at the same time, I wanted a good quality machine that is, without a whole bunch of fuss, right? Easy to assemble, it works when it has to. I don't want to be tinkering with that thing all day long. I just want it to do what it needs to be done and what it needs to do, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, how it works, and that kind of thing. If it's not for you, fine. But if you are a digital artist and you're interested in making a side income, I would definitely check it out. Right, here we go. All right, well, this is the box that it came in. I didn't unpack it just yet, and I'm not going to insult your intelligence by video recording the process of me unpacking a box. I assume you know how to do that. And as far as the install is concerned, first of all, I've seen videos out there on how to set this up. Second, because of the quality of the manual, there's really no need to do a video. Let me explain that. Sometimes when you get something that you need to install yourself, you get this one sheet of paper with something that's not translated, and it's basically crap, if you know what I mean. This right here is a high quality manual. It has color photos, it has identifiers everywhere. Step-by-step approach, explains what nut and what bolt to use, what tools to use, so that shouldn't be a problem at all, right? Now it comes with the quick start guide. It has some information on their socials, a certificate, quality certificate, multiple actually. Cool. What else we got? We got another certificate. Alrighty. We got a consumable package. This is basically testing materials that you can use to try out your laser and adjust settings and whatnot. Here's another example of that. And then you have the laser engraving newsroom manual. That's one of the manuals that I had right here. And then underneath you have, and I'll show you that, you have the whole box set up, right? So like I said, I'm not going to show the unboxing, I'm not going to show the assembly, there's tons of information on that. I'm going to set everything up, I'm going to get acquainted with it, and then I'm going to show you what it's all about. All right, here we go. All right, well, for those of you interested, we're going to go through the technical specs, right? And if you don't want to, I'll put markers below so you can skip, okay? All right, so this is a machine with a 22 watt laser optical power. Now, 22 watts is plenty if you want to use this for making decorative ornaments, coasters, engravings, that kind of thing, right? The machine power itself is 144 watts, but it works off of a power supply, which is 24 volts and 6 amps, which is nice and safe, right? I mean, after all, we're talking about a laser machine, and a laser machine, I mean, hey, you know, lasers can be dangerous, right? So safety is critical. Now, how fast is this machine? The maximum engraving speed is 20,000 millimeters per minute. And that is very important, because if you want to make money with this thing, right, you don't want to spend 2 hours making one coaster. I do sheets of 9 coasters, and I don't know the exact timing, but I think it's 15 minutes or something, or even less, right? And I'll try to figure that out, but just to give you an indication. Now, the maximum motion speed, when it's not cutting and engraving, is even 30,000 millimeters per minute. Right, what else is important? Well, the product size itself, and this is in millimeters, and I'll put on the inches and whatnot on the screen. 585 by 674 by 200, right? The machine weighs 5 kilograms, and it's certified FDA, FCC, CE, and also ROHS. Is related to hazardous substances, right? 12-month warranty on the machine, and a whole bunch of safety features. Like I said, it's a laser, right? So active power out detection and protection, right? Laser overexposure time limit, USB disconnect when shutting down. It has an emergency stop button, which is pretty important. Let's say you got a material running that catches fire or whatnot, right? You hit the red button, everything shuts down. Gyroscope detection. If for whatever reason the machine is running and you knock it over, it will stop immediately, because you're going to have a laser shooting straight through whatever room you're in, right? So very, very important. And also a motherboard over temperature protection. Right, as far as the software is concerned, it supports Android. There's an app, so you can use an app to send a file directly to the laser, and it works wirelessly because it has a built-in wireless antenna. You can work with iOS, Windows, Mac operating system, and web-based, right? The control software, and this is kind of always a thing, you can use the Algolaser app, which I said is great. And then you have Laser GRBL, which some people use, but I would say the vast majority of people use Lightburn. That's the go-to software, I would say. That's not included, by the way, but I believe a lifetime subscription is $60, okay? Right, what else? Compatible accessories. Well, obviously the 22-watt laser module, motorized Z-axis, engraving platform, fireproof box, rotary chuck, rotary roller, all things that you can add on to. Let's say you want to engrave coffee mugs. You can put them on a rotary roller, right? And then you can engrave things like that. Right, what kind of file support, file format support? JPEG, SVG, as in vector file, PNGs, BMP, G-code, CAT files, AI, CDR, DWG, etc. Okay, what about cutting performance? Well, I'm going to put a list on the screen because it's quite a long list, but what's important to understand is when you are cutting material, you have to look for a balance between your power setting and your speed setting. If you have the power quite high and the speed quite high as well, then the laser is not in one place for a very long period of time. It wouldn't go as deep. If you set it very slow, it would go deeper and so forth. And if you have never worked with a laser, then that is something to consider. Now, that said, the laser works flawlessly because you set all that up in this case, Lightburn, and it's very intuitive. So no worries there, okay? All right, so you're probably thinking, well, hey, I get it, it's a cool machine, but hey, you know, it's what, $850? How do I make my money back, right? Besides the fact that it's fun to do, if I want to use it as a potential side income, then I need to make money, right? Well, to give you an idea, one of the products that are very popular is slate coasters. Now, everybody has coasters, and people love to personalize them. Their favorite sports team logo, a picture of their dog, their horse, their cat. Hey, you're part of a team. You are maybe a veteran or a firefighter or a law enforcement officer, and you have certain brands, logos that you want to display, right? Now, earning potential on something like this, to give you an idea, these are sold for $25 for 6 of them, and you can buy them for $1.44 on Amazon blank. So that's $8 and let me think, $8.64 if I calculate quickly. Yeah, $8.64 on Amazon. Sell it for 25. Pretty sweet, right? So what else? Well, of course, things for your kitchen. So let's say in this case a cake pan, right? Great surface to engrave on, and these cake pans are quite inexpensive. You can pick them up for a couple of bucks, Walmart or maybe somewhere on Amazon or whatnot. And very easy to engrave and lots of fun and great gifts as well, right? Basically, if you can design it, you can engrave it. All right, what else? Well, how about something like this? $67.50, right? And the price goes up based on the type of wood you choose. Now, wood's expensive, fair enough, but not that expensive. Basically, if you have a cool design and you can engrave it on the wood that you have, right, and you put some nice acrylic over it and a little thingy that you can hang it on the wall, you can make a very, very decent profit. I'm not sure what the size of the wood is and what the cost would be, but a plank like that, I don't know, what, $20 maybe? And then of course you can have some work on it, but nevertheless a very, very good profit. Well, yeah, there you have it. So I think it's a very cool machine. I love that it's not too technical for me. Assembly is easy, use is easy, and it does what it promises, right? So yeah, very cool. For me, it's a great opportunity to make some money on the side. And yeah, if it's interesting to you, go for it. Now, will I be doing more videos on this laser? Probably not on this channel, but I do have a second channel called Self-Reliance, where I do everything about making your own products and outdoor and survival and DIY and all that kind of stuff. So you can check out that channel below if you like, if you're into that kind of thing. And yeah, that said, that's it from me. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.